everyone, my name is Victoria DL and I'm part of Tonic Studios design team here in the UK. I'm also part of their content creator team, so I'm able to bring you videos for showcases, designer's choice, sometimes stamp club and the Tonic craft kit. So today I'd like to share with you the Fanciful Floral Frame Creator die set from Tonic Studios, and it's part of their showcase, and we bring you a showcase once a month. So this month is a beautiful Fanciful floral frame, and I'm going to show you the die sets now and then we'll put something together. So here we have the die set, and as always it comes to you in this plastic wallet, and it also comes on the magnetic sheet. Okay, so I'm going to move that out of the way, so you'll get this to put in your files. You're also going to get a stamp set, and this is the die set. So if I can just show you the packaging photo, it makes these beautiful frames here around your cards, different shapes, florals, banners. There's all sorts in here to get you started. Now the set contains 23 dies, and you can use all these dies in your smaller die cutting machines like your Cuttlebugs and your smaller Big Shots, etc. And also they'll fit in your tangerine if you have a tangerine. So I think I'll walk you through all the little bits and pieces, and then we'll put something together as always. So as you'll see, here we have, I'll turn it this way, better for the camera. We have a banner set. So we have an outer die here. Then we have also an inner die here. And then we have different various sentiments. Now some of the sentiments work within the banner, and some of the sentiments work inside this die cut here, which also features a banner. So you might try a couple of these sentiments and you'll go, oh, they're upside down. It's because they're meant to be in this one. But you can also have this banner this way up on a card, and you can also have it this way up on a card. So it's all mix and match. Now for this die set, you would cut one of these, and then you'll line it up with the notches here on the last dot. So once you've cut one side out, you'll flip it, cut the other side out, and it all lines up. Really, really easy to do. So basically you would have this shape, and you could have another one exactly the same, or you can mix and match. And this is what I like about this set, is that you could have that bottom, but you could have that top, so it turns it into a tag shape. If you didn't want that one, you could turn this one to the shape. See how you're getting all your different, that reminds me of a jam jar, that shape with the lid. So it's really up to you. Now if you want to, you can have this one and this one as a shape, or you can have two of these. It's, you're mixing and matching all these different styles together, and then once you've created that shape, you would have a square edge and a round edge. So this one would fit inside here, but you could have a square frame like this one here. So they all mix and match. You've got some beautiful debossed sentiments, and they all mix and match as well. So we've got sorry in there, we've got well in there. Oh, what else have we got? Thinking of you, happy birthday, happy birthday petal, have a blooming lovely day. Oh gosh, there's so many. I'm trying to read upside down. I miss you, congratulations. What was that? Your Oh, I've actually cut that one out. So I'll redo that one in a minute, because I can't read upside down. I'm hopeless. So that is the die set, and that contains 23 dies. That's a lot of dies. So we'll put these to one side and we'll show you the stamps. So we'll use this piece of card, and we've got here, I'm so sorry, congratulations, good luck, enjoy this special day, I'm so proud of you, happy birthday, happy Mother's Day. And then we've got, I hope you can forgive me. And then you've got, it's late, you've got this, thank you, you're the best, we're wishing you every success, you deserve this, you did it, for everything you do, and have a wonderful day. And then you get a little heart, a little flower, and a little star. And then you've got a little swirl there. And some of these fit in within here, then within your dies. So it's all about mixing and matching and what you want to create. So I'll put those to one side now. And I'm going to show you a card I created earlier. So we've created this card. And it's like an A5 card, but it's a 10th fold with a crease at the top. And I've just thought elegance with this die set from the offset. So all 3 cards we're making are all creams and golds, and they're all going to match as a collection. So what I've done here is I've done a base in the gold mirror. I've then used some of our lovely speciality card that's got like a leaf design in there. I've then used some more of our speciality card, and basically the cream backing die here was created using this die. So we've cut one at the bottom in cream, and then we've joined it and done another, so you've got one long panel. And then I've cut it again in this mosaic speciality card, and I've done a bottom cut. But then this is where I've mixed and matched the die sets. And I've actually cut, which one did I cut now? Let me find it. Here we go. I've actually used this die as the top. So it's like a tag shape. And I've overlaid that onto the cream matten layer. So you've got this shape here. I've then cut the shape out in the gold mirror. I've then cut this shape out in the cream, and then with a fine liner pen I've gone in within the deboss, and I've just followed the line with the pen, just so that stands out a little bit more. And I've put, I'm thinking of you, sending love and hugs, get well soon. And then we've added some of the Nouveau drops there to finish the project off. And I've used the Dream Drops, and it's the Gold Lux. So that's what we've used there. So that's one card, and we've paper filled in there with a paper pieced in there with a little bit of glitter card and a mirror card there into the flower design. So that's one card that we've put together. And then we've also put this one together. So this is a 7x7 inch square card, again with a 10th fold to the top, quite like a 10th fold card. And basically what I've done here is I have cut this die in the, is it this die? Hang on, I'm getting all my dies mixed up now. This die. So we've cut this one in the top, and then we've cut this one in the bottom, so they mix and match and you end up with that beautiful shape in the center. So we've cut those two out in a gold mirror card and gold glitter card, and we've done a shadow layer. I like a drop shadow, so that just pops through with a little bit of glitter, not too much in your face, but just a little bit. We've then added that center die again in the background, and then we've cut this die twice, once in the gold glitter card and we've cut the die through the centre, and then we've moved it out slightly each side so we get that lovely drop shadow. And then we've cut it again in the cream, and then we've done a mirror debossed sentiment there to go with the banner at the top. So we've done a beautiful banner at the top that says, if friends were flowers, and then it's got, I'd pick you. So they mix and match, like I said before. And then we finished off here with a cream ribbon and some of our beautiful light gold sequins. And we've put that on some foam pads to add a little bit of dimension. So we're going to put another card together now. And we've got this card here, which is a 5x7 card blank. And then I've done a matten layer going down in 1/4 of an inch increments. So we've got this beautiful gold mirror card, and then we've got that mosaic gold. Okay, so we're going to glue those together now. So I use wet adhesive where I can. I do prefer wet adhesive than red liner tape, but that's just my preferred choice. Red liner tape has a place to me, but I do like to use the wet adhesive, and Deluxe to me is the best glue in the world. And I know it's corny and I say it in every single video, but I wouldn't say it if I didn't think it was true. I've just found it to be the best glue. It gives you a tiny, tiny little bit of wiggle room, and then once it's stuck, it's completely stuck. So we'll stick that down there, and then we're going to add put that there. Going to add this layer next. So, well, actually we'll stick this to the card. I'm jumping the gun there. I'm that eager. There we go. Hope I'm in shot, everyone. My camera's so high up I can't see, but I can guess and hope that we are in shot. So we'll place that down all flat with that wet adhesive, and then this is the die that I said, you know, you're going to cut it into your cardstock, and then when we cut it again, we're going to flip it, and then you take it into the last notch that you had, and you see a little notch there and a hole and a little notch there. That's how you line it up. So that's how we ended up with that lovely layer there. So I'm just going to place that on the card flat. Okay, so just going to add little bits of glue here and there. And the thing with Deluxe is you don't need an awful lot of glue, you just need to tickle the card. So it looks like I'm putting a lot on, but it's very, very thin. And then we're going to place that down there onto the card blank, just like so. There we go. And I think that's well and truly down. And then we've done this drop shadow. So if I just find the die once again to show you, we die cut one. And if I slot that in, you'll see where it came from. And then when you put another one in, you see where you've got that hole? That's how you line it up. You flip it and you go into that hole there, and it all lines up to make that beautiful. And that's stunning. So we've done one in gold, and then we've done one in cream, and we're just going to do a slight drop shadow. So I'm going to place adhesive on the back of my hand. Now if you're allergic to glue, or you have allergies, please use another method. Use a Polly Pocket on your desk and place glue on that, and then pick the glue up off your Polly Pocket. It works just as well, and if you've got allergies, then obviously we don't want you to be poorly. So I've just got a slight drop shadow there, so I'm just going to press firmly. There we go. You can just see that little bit of gold showing through there. I think it's so elegant. And I did a card like this earlier, and we did it this way, and I'm actually going to turn this and do it this way, just so we've got a different look to the card. So it's going to be similar but not exactly the same. So here we have the gold mosaic in that die, and I've cut it again in the gold mirror, and I've cut through the centre of it. And the reason for that is I'm going to do a slight shadow on the edge there on each side, just to add a little bit more depth. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive in the centre there, and then I'm just going to slide that until I've just got a little bit showing around the edge. And don't be afraid of cutting your dies up and doing this, because it just gives you a different look. So again, a little bit of wet adhesive there, and I'm just going to slide that like we've done the other side. And you can't see the join from the front there, but it makes it look like you've had an extra layering die. So I'm just going to press down on there. There we go. And then I'm going to place some foam pads onto the reverse. So put some foam pads there. And then I'm going to cut this one up a little bit. There we go, so it's fully supported. And one on each end. There we go. And take the backs off. There we go. And then we're going to pop that into the centre there. And it's already starting to look really elegant already, isn't it? So I'll put that there. I'm going to put foam pads onto the reverse of here. So again, I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to cut one up. So put one there and one there. And this is going to go in the centre of our card. Move all the debris out the way, make sure we've got the card the right way up, because Ricky has a habit of making an Australian card. So we're going to put that in the centre, just there. And then we've cut one of the banners out there in the mirror card. And then we've also stamped "Enjoy this special day," and we've heat embossed it with some gold embossing powder from Tonic, and we've placed it onto our acrylic block, and then we've heat embossed it with a heat gun. I didn't want to do that, it was just a bit too noisy. So that's already done there. So I'm just going to apply some foam pads onto the back here. So one there and one there. Take the backs off those. And then this is going to get placed onto the banner there. Make sure you've got an equal border at each side. And then to finish off, we've got these tiny little pieces here that come out of your die, and they go on each side like that. So you can see it was like a proper little banner. So I'm just going to put a little bit of wet adhesive on here. There we go. We do one side. There we go. You don't have to add these little bits if you don't want to, if you find they're a bit fiddly. but they're easy enough to glue down. So we're just going to put those there, and I've got two tiny little triangular pieces there. So I will get my tweezers and put little bits of glue on the back of my hand, and then this one is going to be placed around about there, and this one around about there. There we go, and you'll see where they go when you see them come out of the die. So there's a beautiful banner there, and I'm going to add some foam pads to the back of that. So just trim some of those up. There we go. One there, one there, and then put one on each end. There we go. There we go. And then put this on the centre of the card. So I'm just going to place that. I think this would be a beautiful wedding card or an engagement card. That'd be lovely. And I'm going to finish this card off now with some ivory seashell Nouveau drops, and I'm just going to go around this. As you'll see here on the camera, we've got a tiny little polka dot all the way around the frame, and I'm just going to go around that, doing every other hole, just to add a little bit more depth and dimension to the card. So just bear with me, because I know you won't be able to see this very well on camera. There we go. And then just go in and out where you can see. The holes. There we go. Turn your work around, and then you're not going to be smudging your drops. And if you've never used drops before, you just let the drop come to the end of the nozzle, and then I go around in a circular motion. You're not really touching the card. You're lifting it off before it's touched the card. So around we go. There we go. And we've got one in there. There we go. One in there. Excuse my head if it gets in the way. You won't be able to see these holes, but I can, so there we go. Nearly there. Just thinks it adds a lovely finish to the card. And if you've got one that's just missing one, just add an extra little one. It doesn't matter. Now, because I can, I'm going to add one there, one there, and one there. And again to the top, one there, one there. Missed one there. And then flip it round to the other side. One there, one at the end, and one in there. There we go. And then we've got a gold one to add to the flower. So I'm going to use for this honey gold glitter drop, and add a glitter drop in the centre of the flower there, and the centre of the flower there. And there we have a beautiful, elegant card, I think. And you could send that to anybody. enjoy this special day. It could be a birthday card, engagement card, anniversary card, wedding card. You could pick a different sentiment. It's completely up to you. So we have a card that we did very similar earlier today, and we've done it in the different orientations. So there is a very similar card there, and we've put an extra piece of card in here just to break the colours up. So we've got landscape and portrait. We've also got this beautiful card here. And just by going into the deboss area with a pen and following the line, you get a completely different look. And then we have, be careful with this one because my drops are wet. And then we have this card here, which is your 7x7 card. Add in the sequins and a bow, decorative bow. But I think you'll agree they all look very different, but still using all the same colours. So this is the beautiful Fanciful Floral Frame Creator die set, which is Showcase. And if this takes your fancy and you're interested in purchasing this, I will have my affiliated links below and take you straight to Tonic. I do make a small commission on each purchase, but it doesn't add anything extra to your cost. And I'd just like to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that you'll come back to my channel soon. Please hit the subscribe button and follow me, and any future videos you'll be alerted. And thanks so much. Take care, everyone.